Alright, we get this and this. I replaced that with a regular proper 2x4. Proper 2x4. Different pieces over here. That's going to sit that way. And then the other pieces will come across here. We'll drop our lid in here. This crap doesn't really matter for right now, but tomorrow we'll cut a board. We'll put a board either behind it or in between it or something. And to basically got my boards up here. I always want them to be a little stronger. If I could find a second piece, I'll cut it, put it over there, and then these ends will match. And then I can tie them in. So the main thing is I'm trying not to box my batteries into where I can't get them out or can't get to them. So we're getting really close. And just to get the rest of these rails on here. Let's see. And these don't really need a whole bunch of screws this time because a lot of this stuff's been changed. Let's see. I don't remember. That's obviously not that one. I think that's this one. I don't know. Actually, no, it's not. It's this one. It was like that. Yeah, we don't need that many screws in this one. We just need one going through there into that. It'll go through this and this and that. Hopefully. Three in one shot. We'll bring that one in there. I could maybe run a screw through that just for the hell of it. So we got that one. And then the other one is somewhere. Oh, right here. Good. And then our other shelf will just drop in. And now we should be pretty much like straight on with the money. Shouldn't be crooked anymore on any of this crap. So much better. We still need to finish that, but we'll get that back in here and we'll be good to go. Alright, I've got all that. And we could drop the other cover in here. I don't think I gotta get to anything else. Should be good. We got leg underneath there holding that. Both sides. There's a cripple stud on each one. So yeah, should be good. This is the only funky part right here. I don't know what the... Oh, because of this. And that one. So that's what I should have did. But it's got a different piece of wood in the corner. So we're not going to worry about it. Let's get that board in there. Well, now that I squared it up, I realize that this thing's crooked over here. That's okay. Who cares, right? It's this board right here. All this weird shit. Alright, so I undid that. So I kicked this one over a little bit. I don't know how far I gotta go with it. Wanted to drop the board in and see if it fits any better. So I take the multi-tool and kind of get a little bit of it off here. And just see if it fits any better. Alright. Good enough. We don't have some goofy gap anymore. Another thing too is I can just screw this down in the corners right there. That's how it used to be. But I don't want it to move. So, looks good. Alright, so we get that in there, and there's a piece here. This piece cracked when I drilled it, or went in with it. But I don't have the rest of this, and I'm probably not going to do it because there's a piece of like plywood that would fit in here, and I would have to do some more stuff. I really don't I really don't want to keep building this stupid thing. I just want to drop the lid on it and be done. And this appears to be like way off. I don't know why. Maybe one of them's just not straight. And we'll go ahead and screw that together. See how I'm talking about the batteries being trapped? Alright, I had to pull the foam out from underneath the batteries, but that's looking pretty good. And we now have a little more clearance from that board. Whereas before, with the foam being like that, it was like up on it. I'd rather not have the battery sitting on the wood. I'd rather have it on foam, but whatever. So now we get that. And had I done this correctly, this would have just been a little bit further, where the batteries could always come out that way. But whatever. I need to get another board over here. And then once all that's done, ideally what I would want to do is put a board back behind here and screw it into there, but I'm not going to be able to get to it, so I'll probably just leave this like that and then like put something else like some other way. It's just not feasible. But yeah, it would probably be how I would do it. If you could slide the, I think maybe once it's all connected, I might be able to pull the whole thing out of the wall. It does look nice and even now, but this is going to be off. So I think honestly right now I should be able to probably go ahead and drop my tabletop in here and see how it's doing. Alright, so something is a little off here. I think it might just be crappy ass lumber, but we're going to do it like this. And then we'll just get this one on here and then get the other ones on here. And we'll attach it on one end. So I just can't spend any more time on this. The whole thing was to get the wall behind there. Alright, so it's kind of strange, like either this is cut unevenly or the wall is uneven, but I've kind of got this situated where I guess it would have been, but I think I flipped this thing around, plus we know that it's not like exactly where it should be. Now originally I had these, they were all screwed together, so basically we've now got support on there, and this isn't completely flat because it's been like bowed out, so it's going to be a little bit strange, but I can't really judge it from there. I don't know. I'd have to take some measurements underneath the lip of it to see